Hi viewers, welcome back to my channel English Pathshala. In these videos, I am trying to improve your English speaking fluency. I am trying to boost your confidence of speaking English. Today's video, I am going to focus on some common mistakes made by Indian people in their everyday use of English. These mistakes are so common, so much accepted as correct forms of English that very few people know their mistakes. Today I am going to tell you about such 12 mistakes. Let us have them. The first one, salon instead of saloon. I am going to a saloon for a haircut. The correct sentence will be I am going to a salon for a haircut. Saloon is a public room built for some specific purpose like drinking, etc. But a salon is a sophisticated form of a barber shop where we go for haircut, hairdressing, makeup, etc. The second one, goat meat instead of mutton. He prefers mutton curry to chicken curry. That's not correct. The correct sentence will be he prefers goat meat curry to chicken curry. In India and Caribbean islands, people use the word mutton to mean the meat of goat. Actually, the word mutton means the meat of a lamb. Lamb means a young sheep. To mean the meat of goat, we should use the word goat meat. The third one, Asian quail instead of cuckoo. Cuckoos sing melodiously in spring. Many Indians use the word cuckoos to mean kokil, but to mean kokil, one should use Asian quail. Asian quails sing melodiously in spring. Cuckoo is the family name of birds that include Asian quail, roadrunner, common cuckoo. These are names of species of birds. Cuckoo is a common term and Asian quail, common cuckoo, roadrunner, etc. falls within that common family. One should use the particular word Asian quail to mean kokil. Now you can ask me, we often come across the word cuckoo in English poem. The word cuckoo in those English poems refer to the bird common cuckoo. Common cuckoo are very much common in Britain and parts of Europe, not in our country. So, kokil, that is famous for its singing ability, should be called Asian quail in English, not cuckoo. Blow horn or sound horn instead of give horn, horn de do, horn maro, etc. If you notice the back of the Indian trucks, you will have such laughable expression like give horn, horn de do, horn maro. English expression, but that's are not correct. Better to say simply sound horn or blow horn. The fifth one, write exam instead of give exam. In coming September, I am going to give my exam. It should be said in coming September I am going to write my exam. So whenever we talk of exam, we generally translate it from our mother tongue. It may be Bengali or it may be Hindi, and we directly translate it from our mother tongue and put it into English. That's why we say give exam. Exam cannot be given. Exam can be written. Exam should be written. The sixth one, official name instead of good name, and nickname instead of bad name. We often say my good name is Ashok Das and bad name is Bapi. That's a laughable expression. If you say those words, those expression in England or America or in parts of Europe, people will look at you and laugh at you. The actual words, the correct expression should be official name for good name and nickname for bad name. My official name is Ashok Das and my nickname is Bapi. People call me Bapi, but I am officially known as Ashok Das. The seventh one, surname instead of title. We often use the words surname and title synonymously. We mix them together, we use them alike, but they are different. Suppose a lady's name is Dr. Manju Dasgupta. Dasgupta is her surname. Manju is her first name and doctor is her degree. That is her title. A title is conferred. A title is given to someone by some institution or by some country. A book, a fiction, a story has title. A man or a person has title before his or her first name. A surname that follows his or her first name, it is his or her family name. It is her surname. It is not his or her title. The eighth one, teach a class instead of take a class. Suppose you are a teacher and if you say I am going to take a class, that's not correct expression. You have to say I am going to teach a class. You cannot take a class. If you were a student, you could have said I am going to take a class. A student takes a class. A teacher teaches a class. Ninth one, room instead of seat. Suppose you went to a doctor for consultation. There was a bench. The bench appeared to be fully packed. You neared the bench and asked someone, is there any seat available for sitting on this bench? That's not correct expression. You have to say, is there any room available for sitting on this bench? It may sound awkward, but that's correct. Think logically. A bench is a piece of furniture. A seat is also a piece of furniture. So how can there be a seat within a bench? So you should say, is there any room available for sitting on this bench? 10th one, graduate instead of pass out. We often say this kind of sentences expression, he passed out from AIMS Delhi last year. You should say he graduated from AIMS Delhi last year. The word pass out is used in America to mean those who have completed their training from police school or military training, not for ordinary training or ordinary degree course. So it should not be used for ordinary degree course. For complete ordinary degree course or training, one should use the word graduate instead of pass out. Alumnus instead of ex-student. We often use the word I am the ex-student of St. Xavier's College. It is better to say I am an alumnus of St. Xavier's College. Ex-students is a derogatory word. It means a student who has gave up his studies in the middle. And the last one, wedding anniversary instead of marriage anniversary. On social platforms, we often greet people happy marriage anniversary. That's not correct. We should say happy wedding anniversary. Marriage is the name of a relationship like fatherhood, motherhood, and wedding is a ritual, is a ceremony like first rice setting ceremony, Bhai Duji or Bhai Phota, like that. So whenever greet people, say happy wedding anniversary. Don't say happy marriage anniversary. I hope from this video you got a fair knowledge of common mistakes made by Indian people around us and their correct form, their correct expression. I also hope that you will not make such mistakes. You will not use words in wrong context or wrong words in a context. Thank you for watching this video till end, and if you like the video, please share it with your friends and with your family and with those who you think will be benefited from this video. If you like this video, subscribe for getting videos of such kinds in near future.